Jungkook makes history. 7 Feet Latto takes first place on Music Bank at exactly the moment the winner's name echoed through the studio. Time seemed to pause. The lights flared, the crowd erupted, and somewhere between disbelief and quiet confidence, Jungkook's journey reached another defining chapter. This wasn't just a trophy being handed over on Music Bank. This was the sound of history being written in real time, the culmination of years of dedication, sacrifice, and an unrelenting belief that music, when made honestly, can cross every boundary imaginable. To understand why this win feels so powerful, you have to rewind long before 7 ever existed. Long before global charts, sold-out stadiums, and record-breaking streams. Back to a young boy from Busan with a dream that felt impossibly big. Jungkook didn't arrive at success overnight. His path was built quietly, step by step, through endless practice rooms, sleepless nights, and moments of doubt that never made headlines. Every high note, every precise movement, every breath he learned to control was preparation for moments like this. When Jungkook officially stepped into his solo era, the expectations were enormous. The world was watching, waiting to see what direction he would take, questioning whether any artist could live up to such a legacy on their own. And then 7 Feet Latto dropped. From the very first beat, it was clear this wasn't a safe choice. It was bold, playful, confident, and unmistakably global. The song blended pop precision with international appeal, effortlessly bridging cultures and languages without losing its emotional core. What made 7 resonate wasn't just its addictive melody or polished production. It was Jungkook's voice, warm, confident, and honest, carrying a sense of freedom that felt new yet familiar. Collaborating with Latto added another layer of energy, turning the track into a conversation rather than a solo statement. It felt modern, fearless, and authentic, and listeners around the world responded instantly. As the song climbed charts and dominated streaming platforms, something interesting happened. The conversation shifted. This was no longer about curiosity or comparison. It became clear that Jungkook wasn't just succeeding because of his past. He was redefining himself in the present. Music Bank, one of South Korea's most respected music shows, became the stage where that truth was officially recognized. But here's the twist that makes this victory even more meaningful. Jungkook achieved this milestone not through aggressive promotion or controversy, but through consistency and trust. Trust in his artistry, trust in his instincts, trust in the fans who have followed him from the beginning, and the millions who discovered him through this song alone. In an industry that changes overnight, 7 proved that sincerity still wins. When Jungkook stood there as the winner, it wasn't just a personal achievement. It was a moment shared with fans across time zones, screens lighting up from Seoul to Sao Paulo, New York to Jakarta. Social media exploded, not with shock, but with recognition. This felt right. This felt earned. And perhaps that's the most powerful part of this story. Jungkook didn't chase history. He let it meet him naturally, at the intersection of preparation and opportunity. 7 didn't just win first place on Music Bank. It symbolized a new chapter where Jungkook stands confidently as a global solo artist, fully in control of his voice and vision. As the applause faded and the broadcast ended, one thing became clear. This moment wasn't an ending. It was a signal, a reminder that Jungkook's journey is still unfolding, and that every release, every performance, carries the potential to reshape the global music landscape once again. If this victory tells us anything, it's that we're witnessing something rare, an artist growing in real time, inviting the world along for the ride. And if you've stayed this far, now is the perfect moment to be part of that journey. Stay tuned, stay curious, and don't forget to support the music that moves you. Because history doesn't happen in silence. It happens when people choose to listen.